And the characters that they are playing, including their main character and the connection that they are playing. I'm going to give everyone a moment to check for the connection they are playing. And then I am going to call out Michael.
Oh, rude. I am Michael. I am playing Adam Conway, everyone's favorite. Yeah, that's enough.
And the connection you're playing.
And I'm also playing Michaela Madison, everyone's not so favorite.
Excellent. Vivi.
I'm Vivi, and I am mainly playing Willa Moore, which is the dancer with the gymnastics background and the anger management issues. Um, and my connection is Maggie, the golden child, the sister of Adam.
And Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. I played Tamika Jones, who was the burnt out, but she has her second win now, and I'm playing also Adeline Edwards, who is Willa's rival. Um, and I feel like we haven't really seen her much. That's probably fine. That's fine. That's fine.
The rivalry is implied mostly,
It's a
but
one-sided
it's
feeling.
there.
Maybe she's in a
I
ditch somewhere.
mean,
Wow.
I mean, Willa
listen,
can't punch her again without actually getting in trouble this time. So
Like on camera.
yeah, don't get
we're
caught.
yeah we're being sneaky.
All right, and last but not least, Chris.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris, and I have been playing Zola. She's a ballet dancer, and my connection is Samantha Witherspoon.
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch too. Wow, man, the competitive dance world is cutthroat and full of rivalries. Um, just to recap a little bit where everyone's been at, Willa, the bad girl of the competitive dance world, has been given a second chance to uh, redeem her reputation. And as far as America's Ultimate Dance Off goes, she's been doing really well. Um, her um, instructor, her new coach, Ashley Newberry, was actually the one who was responsible for her getting suspended from competition, but has since reached out to her to give her a second chance, um, and has invited her to train at Masquerade Studios, and that's how she got there. Um, doing great, doing great. No huge incidents, lots of uh, working on technical aspects of dance and hanging out with Zola a lot more. It's pretty cool. Um, Zola loves to win and has made it clear to every rival uh, that she encounters that she will not take anyone's shit. Um, uh, she has also been um, handling her own training and has been working with Willa. Just hold on just a sec. It'd be nice if my shit stayed plugged in. Sorry. What is happening to my technology?
The revolt has come.
Look, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's the tech
I
gremlins
just can't
again.
have. No, it's. What the hell? My camera's fine. Ah, it's totally fine. Absolutely, totally fine. Okay, sorry. We're gonna have to edit that out of the recording. God damn it. Sorry, my technology's being stupid. Now you want to work. Thanks. Is it working? Okay, sorry about that. And then we have Tamika, who has been in and out of practice with the squad. She's been picking up small gigs on the side already. You know, background dance work, commercials, things that are good opportunities for her to start her professional portfolio. But you know, still waiting on her big break. And one of the important things that happened is that she was out on an audition and asked her bestie Avery to cover for her during the America's Ultimate Dance Off tapings. So, you know, while somewhat absent from the squad, Tamika's been making headway in her own career. So that's been going great. And Adam kind of accidentally found out that his ex was going on tour or had the opportunity to go on tour, and yeah, that was a whole situation. Um, the Masquerade Squad had to go against Riley's squad from center stage during one of the rounds, and that was a whole thing. Stuff, but basically, Adam and Riley are talking again, and there's a lot of talk about maybe auditioning for stuff together. We don't know. That's up in the air because we haven't quite figured out what they're doing yet. But I do recall a really awkward dinner. That was really fun. That was really fun. It was fun for that was fun for me.
I'm glad someone had fun.
Yeah, the siblings weren't awkward or anything. No, they weren't messing with each
No,
other at
not at
all.
all. Not at all.
How
Um,
about that date Maggie brought though?
oh
Yeah,
my
her
god, that
co-worker,
guy was
right?
that guy was so great. In any case, um, so one of the big, I guess, news stories on social media is the America's Ultimate Dance Off wildcard round. Um, and Avery, if you all recall, was
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
he was tapped to dance in Riley's squad, and everyone was super cool and supportive about that. So you hear from different like bloggers and stuff, you know, people who do recaps of the show, at center stage has through the wild card round, um, and made and has made it to the top three um, position, and So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around the table and I'm going to do one scene for each main character. Um, and I am going to start with Tamika, mostly because Tamika's doesn't actually have any of her traits or conditions left to resolve. She's pretty chill. But I did want to put this out there as part of her story that she does receive um, notification from her agent about the summer tour that she had auditioned for, um, the 6 week gig, you know, um, to do to do background dancing for a tour in August. um, and you get this really good news. One of the dancers is backing out, and there's a spot for you. You know that if the squad were to happen to win the ultimate dance off, it wouldn't interfere with any of it. But this opportunity is now on your lap. Now, where is Tamika when she gets this news?
Probably with Avery. Um, she's demonstrating one of the ideas that she has for the solo work for the competition.
Yeah. Okay. So you're doing this, and Avery's just there, and they're like, "No, I really didn't think we'd make it through the wild card round. It was a really close competition, but I just wanted to let you know that I really appreciate how supportive you've been lately."
I mean, I could say the same for you. You literally, like, you tag teamed in when I wasn't, when circumstances didn't allow for me to be a part of this. So I owe you so much food and so many other, like, things.
I would do the same for you. You would do the same for me if the roles were reversed. So we'll just call it even, I guess. Um, I'm really digging the ideas you have for your solo.
Mm. But
Like, I get that you've been having a hard time lately. Get
mm,
that. I really do. Just feel like if you're going to win the judges over, to show them something more of your personality, more of a person that I've grown to adore over the years.
so you think
Just
the judges won't like the 3 backflips I did in that one routine I just came up with?
I
Should I
mean,
bring out the
it's
sparklers?
maybe I don't know. Black flips are great. I just don't think they do much for showing your personality.
So
But that's
diving.
just my opinion.
I could do a swan dive.
I mean, all of the wow factor and the tricks are only going to get you so far. Um, I don't know. I just miss the days when you used to dance from your heart. That's all. I know it's been getting harder and harder with everything, but I know you'll come back around to it.
I suppose, but like, I'm doing better. Like, I have an. If I didn't have enough oomph, I wouldn't be wanting to choreograph a solo for this. I would have just asked Zola to do it, or even Adam, because he, again, don't know what he's doing with this whole Broadway thing if he can't even sing, but whatever. Point being, if I didn't feel comfortable with doing this, I wouldn't. How
Okay, okay.
I do understand that right now I'm just in my sad girl era, and that's fine. Adele has a sad girl era, and she does well with that era. I just don't know if they would want sad girl era to Mika, and I don't care to put up much effort to be quirky, peppy Tamika that I was like what 3 years ago. That just feels.
Okay. That's absolutely fair. So, you know that audition that you went out on a while back? Did you
Mm.
hear anything back from that?
You said it was like a
Because
callback type of thing.
I mean, it's usually how that works, but I was just wondering if you'd heard back from the callback situation.
Oh, my apologies. This was a question for Anne. Did you
Oh,
say it was a
oh,
callback or what was it?
no, it was someone dropped. Someone
Oh, okay,
decided
okay,
to leave. Sorry,
you're
my
good. You're
bad.
good. You're
Okay,
good.
rewind that a sec. Just okay, go ahead.
I heard someone dropped. Curiously enough, I don't know where I fell on the rankings of that, but hopefully because someone dropped, that would be a bit higher for me.
Um, mean, I like your chances, but that's just because I'm a little biased. But that mean you're going on tour this summer? Like
If
what?
it goes through, probably, yeah.
mm, Well, you're shaping to have a busy summer if this routine gets you the W or helps you get the W. I mean, you guys are gonna spend like a month and a half in Vegas if you win. That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been pretty busy during the summer. I guess this is just more of a busy that I'm okay with. But I think
That's true.
I think to your point, what I as a compromise for what you said, I'm not gonna put the personality of the past back into it. However, I'm thinking of putting some Charleston in there as a little bit of an homage to my start. So I guess that can be personality enough.
That's so fun. I miss those days.
I'm so used to duo Charleston. I need to figure out the solo portion, but it can be done.
Um, there's a moment where you see Avery look down at their phone, and then there is a beep on your phone like a couple minutes later, and he just says, I mean, I know that there's a lot of dances that are meant to be duoed, like ballroom style dances, but there are a lot of people who come up with really wicked solos, and there's just what you find on your phone is just a link to a playlist of Avery curated like ballroom solos and dances that you normally see danced as a pair of just like really random cool solos.
I know that. It's more so just my stamina for Charleston is built for two. I need to figure out the stamina for just one because with that, because of just how quick it is and rapid pace, you have to also lean into the partner a bit more to make sure that you're not caught off beat and whatnot. But because you don't have a partner for a solo, you have to maintain that on your own. So I guess I'll just work out. I guess I need to work on my cardio. Do you want to work on cardio?
Avery just makes this face.
You don't have to,
Uh,
but I will say I do need to drop off a stuffed head to Samantha if you want to watch that happen.
oh
Another
wow,
one?
you
Yes.
you did you just see Avery's jaw drop like you actually did that.
To be fair, the first one was not a stuffed horse head. It was a picture of a stuffed horse head.
My bad.
Oh no, it's fine. The rumors
Just like
wildly off base for that, but it did
um,
up Zola's like reputation, so I'm happy to help her with that.
I don't think her reputation needed any help.
But it
And
could
then you
always use
see
more.
you just see them like work on their own solo. What is their dance style? I did not make notes for that. So they are essentially working through the paces of their own solo, and they just say, you know what? No matter what happens in this ultimate dance off, um, like I don't actually care if my squad wins. I mean, like we worked really hard, but maybe the cutthroat competitive dance scene isn't for me. I don't know. Um,
So what are you thinking then?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll teach. I don't know. But it's just a thought that I had. I mean, we all don't have to, you know, go out there in the world, do we?
No.
I don't know. I
Well,
mean, I always thought you were made for the stage, but it's just me.
well, I appreciate the support you've been giving over the years, and I know whatever you pick, you're gonna do great at it because I'm not friends with anyone who does not put more than 100% into the work that they do, even in their sad person era.
I just need to figure out what the work I'm going to do looks like for me. Trust me,
If
one gets less than 100% of all of this.
if you want, depending on the circumstances of winning this thing or getting approved for this job, you want to travel? Maybe try like
I'm
going out to see the world and what it has to offer may help.
I thought about that. I mean, they've got those big dance conventions all over the place. Maybe I'll go learn from different, uh, you know, dancers in different places. Maybe
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to do for the summer.
yeah. Don't bog yourself down with insert name of town here.
No, it's not even that. Planning for the future is hard. I just haven't figured out my direction. I mean, not all of us have career paths figured out.
Fair enough. You could always try Broadway.
Probably have better luck than Adam. At least I can carry a tune.
All right, before I get into cardio, Cookies. Actually, no. Lunch. Lunch, then cookies.
Then cookies. Yep, yep,
Yes.
yep.
Let's do lunch. What are you in the
Upstairs.
mood for?
Oh, that's a good point. Ugh, I don't know if I should carb load, but I'm in the mood for pasta, man.
Carb load. Who cares?
Fucking go. All
Let's
right.
go.
Great. So that's Tamika's scene. Who wants to go next?
But I suppose my ears are burning, so
I was about to say let's do Willa because I did not name drop Willa at all.
also good. Somewhere Adam feels called out.
Okay,
He's like,
so
"What? Why?"
Somebody's talking shit.
oh, hilariously, the show that he's auditioning for doesn't require any singing.
His
um,
part, huh?
There was
right.
something he wasn't
So,
comfortable with, and I forgot.
no, it would. I don't remember either, but I just thought it was funny. I was like, Burn to Floor does not require any singing. It's mostly just a dance show on Broadway. Um, all right. So Willa still has that one condition, but once you resolve the condition, get a +1 to fight, which will max you out for the big match games. So, um, Willa is in a weird space right now because she's still mad about stuff. However, she's doing really great in her whole like comeback, you know? Like I think if you like vibe check the temperature on social media, it's not like Willa's become like this big name everyone talks about, but there's some quiet kind of there's like a small like subsection of fans on the internet that are like quietly rooting for you, of just like, I hope she does well. That kind of vibe.
Adeline had it
So
coming.
you're
She had
so
it coming.
Willa's on the upswing right now, just based on the attention she's gotten from the dance off being on TV and everything, like uh however, there's still that unresolved anger. So the question is now, is Willa gonna do something about it, or is she gonna go to a friend, someone to calm her down and be like, this ain't worth it?
Because if she actually goes and confronts Adeline, who used to be like her former friend in the when they were doing gymnastics, that might not end well. That might end up in somebody getting punched again, and we can't do that. But also, her and Zola were kind of, um, you know, planning sneaky shit. Um, and so she would probably instead of she was probably training and worked herself up again because well it's really all Adeline's fault, because she had it coming, not the control issue, right? Yes, the control issue, but still Adeline had it coming. So so she's I think with anger management and what she had to do with therapy, she will understand that this is not a good idea. So she'll probably go and find Zola. You know,
Guys hanging out, like, where set the scene for us.
I don't know. I would think we would probably be in the boba tea place where we got closer to each other. She might have just texted her or called her up and said, "Hey, you know, meet me in the normal place."
The
Yeah, just
usual
like
spot.
I got to just got to vend, and then she'll go to the boba place and already order their usual order.
Okay. uh Zola.
So, not that I don't appreciate hanging out with you as often as I get to, but what's going on?
So probably be like messing about with her straw, and kind of fiddling and being like, well, well, oop, uh,
It's okay. Keep going.
it's yeah, it's it was you know, call a friend or go punch Adeline in the face. Um, so I chose my phone a friend option. I was just getting really worked up about this whole thing again, and I wanted to go confront her, but um, that would probably be not good for the team and for me. So came here to see, you know, we had talked, we had done some sneaky shit. Yes, we did, and I'm just need somebody to tell me not to go confront her.
Ooh, did you come to the right person? Because I like both options. But you made the correct choice. You made the adult one. I'm very proud of you. I can't say I can muster as much control. Um, hmm.
I mean, let's be honest. If I punch her again, I'm gonna end up with an assault charge.
This is true. No one needs to catch charges. Not this close to the end.
No, we're doing so well. That was you know, the other thing that, kind of stopped me because yeah, I want to have it out with her because, she just changed into a straight up witch. I always just wanted to know why. But then I'm realizing maybe there is no why. Maybe there's just the witch, you know.
Some people are just petty and horrible and
Yeah,
suck.
yeah, yeah. It's just I gotta find a way to let that just that furious. It's like boiling like acid in my belly, and I gotta let it out somewhere before you know.
You ever been to a break room before?
Uh, you mean like here at work? Yeah, we do have a break room here. We've been there often, you and me.
No, I mean where we pay to go into a room full of breakable objects with a baseball bat and break everything in it.
No, but that sounds amazing.
I think we should go do that.
I think I need to print out Adeline's face a couple of times.
We could do
I can tape
that.
it. Yeah, let's do that.
Superimpose.
Yep. Like, just tape, just cut out her face and tape it on like the TV that we're breaking or whatever we're hitting.
That's a great idea. We should do that. We get to hit Kinko's.
Yes. Yes. Oh, she's all for that.
Hey, I like that. As the two besties go and break things, I'm gonna pivot to Chris real quick because I realize we haven't poked around at Zola's story very much. Um, there is a trait for Zola called back from disgrace. And
Yes.
I feel like we should address the old team that she let down when she got injured, and you know, essentially got burnt out and kicked off the team. So do you have two options to resolve the trade? You either apologize to your old team or like go hash it out with them, or do you just work on yourself in some way? I imagine Zola, like, a lot of this has to do with Zola being super hardcore about her ballet and just like working herself to the bone. So it's either go back to her team or like change the way she does things.
Oh, we're changing the
So I
way we do
wanted to
things.
no going back.
No going back. We are not going through the Hank Rutherford Hill ankle snap that he never got over. We're not doing that. So
No,
she's working.
absolutely not.
Yeah, she's working on herself more and trying to be less intense, but still give it as like go as hard as she can.
Okay. All right. All right. Um,
I mean, there's
I'm just gonna double
110%,
check
and then
something
there's
really quick.
overdoing it and hurting yourself, when you're pushing too far. It's like really
Exactly.
just listening to your body better instead of just, "Ah, I can do this and I will do this.
Okay.
Yep, no
Shut
more
up, body."
powering through it.
Right. Okay. That's good to know. And in terms of your preparation for the dance off, how do you envision this change kind of reflecting? And like, what do your teammates see in terms of the changes that you're making? Like, what do you think? What do you think is changing in terms of like the way she does things? Is it, maybe less time practicing, more time doing other things? Like, what would someone like Adam or Tamika or Willa notice being around Zola?
More time to stretch, more time to breathe. Um, just not pushing as hard as she used to, where even when she was out of breath or tired or needed a drink of water, it was no, we have to do this one more time because I did 8 turns that time, but I can do 10 next. And so she's a little less intense about it and a little more giving herself more grace with limits. And I think that especially with Adam, who's known her for so long, and with Willa, who's so close to her, even Tamika, who's like they're fairly new to each other with the team, everybody sees that there's a little bit more of a break and, staying hydrated and unbothered for now.
Yeah, like how does the rest of the squad react to these changes? How do y'all feel seeing this in group rehearsals? Like something different about Zola.
Well, it
I
probably
think the
feels
first,
good
Chris.
not to have to remind her as often to
yeah,
stop. You got to take a rest day for your muscles to grow. You got to, you know, take a breather. It's like, hey, we did it 10 times now. Can we sit down for like 2 minutes?
yeah,
Just
the
not
first,
having to nag her into, you know, taking the proper rests. Just like probably Willa will be like starting to say something, and then Zola would already have realized it by herself and actually done it before. And Willa's like,
yeah,
don't need
the
to say
like
nothing.
the first time Z's all like, "Hey, let's just take 15." Adam is so surprised that he trips and falls. It's just full face plant. Ow! What? All right, no, I need
Yep.
one now for sure. Ow! Am I bleeding?
It's like the aliens play Zola, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
I think Tamika
nosebleed.
I think Tamika has like more of a quieter response to it. She's also someone who understands the whole working hard, and part of the reason of working hard is how she ended up with the burnout that she had. So I think all really she does is just a quiet acknowledgement, and then one day when it's downtime, she's just gonna go over to Zola's like, "Do you want dinner?"
Absolutely.
Cool, let's have dinner. That's just really it.
Do you eat?
Amazing.
What is that
I'm
supposed to mean, Adam?
Yeah, for real.
Well, you're taking
Okay.
time to sit down and eat instead of just like shoving a
Okay.
protein bar.
So I will say, based on the reactions of the squad and all of that, we will call it. We will call back from disgrace adequately um,
We're all very
completed.
proud.
So proud. Great. Um, Last but not least, Adam. Uh, you're at a
Yeah.
crossroads. There are decisions to be made. You are this close to winning the ultimate dance off with your friends. You're on the verge of some big opportunities. 6-week residency in Vegas where you just get to dance every day. That's really freaking cool. Uh, More along the lines of stuff that you've wanted to do your entire life, basically. Um, then
Yeah.
you have these auditions that have popped up. Um, um, one audition in particular to join the dance company for Burn the Floor, which, while the show is on Broadway, does not actually require any singing or acting, um, hilariously enough. Um, but now that the idea of Broadway is kind of, you know, in your head, first of all, there's a part of you that's like, how did I not know that's something Riley wanted to do? That's the first thought. But the second thought is maybe I should learn the acting and the singing too. That could be fun. Um, but yeah, you have all of these things just on the horizon. Uh, who do you go to for advice? Or do you even go for advice? Do you just decide on something and you just go?
I think she's been taking lessons.
Yes.
It's already got it's already got one angle completely covered, but the other 1 to 2 are new and strangely attractive. Like at first, this was just probably about largely a way to spend more time with Riley, but it's like when you discover a new passion and it's hard to ignore. So I think I don't know. Does dear sister have any time in her busy lawyer schedule for her little brother?
She can probably fit you in for lunch.
So honored.
Yeah, you know, instead of working through lunch or having a lunch meeting, she'll just reschedule her lunch meeting
Oh,
and meet you.
phones down and everything. Wow,
I mean, how often does her little brother actually ask?
it's true. How
She's
how's it
probably
going?
worried he needs an actual lawyer.
I don't. No, I don't need a lawyer. Zola, maybe. I'm good. How's what's his name?
Like I remember,
I
he
know
was.
Dad's been asking. So
Yeah, yeah, well, what his name is still into whatever they were talking about football. Working a different case than I am right now, so I don't really see him all that much. Not that I really care, you know. He just went because I needed somebody to go.
And spent so much time with Dad. It's weird. Uh,
Yeah, you know,
yeah, but
whatever makes him happy.
yeah. Thinking about that, that's a nice segue there. Um, when you pivoted, what what was it that made you do that? So you had more. You could have kept going.
Um, I am thinking we're talking about the ice skating here, right? The Olympics. Is that what we're
Yeah,
talking about? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Just that I'm sure that you know that's what we're talking about. Well, one, um, it was just it was getting to be a lot, and it was just all about the body and the looks. I mean, it's like all everybody cared about was, uh, I'm tiny, I'm skinny, I look good on the ice. But I also do have a brain, and I was just getting tired of just being appreciated for whatever they could like project onto me, and I wanted to do more. And also, I just it was just an injury was coming. There was, you know how it is. The older you get, especially on the ice, the closer you get to an injury, and that's not how I wanted to stop. I wanted to stop on my own terms, and then go
No
ahead and
mouse,
do what I wanted to do.
no mousecapades, no mousecapades for you.
She probably like taking her little drink, like, I'm gonna ignore this completely. Um, so yeah, I mean, I always wanted to do and help, and I was just
Hmm.
tired of just you know, it didn't feel like I was making much of an impact, as much of an impact on people as I wanted. Yeah, yeah, we were winning, oh, lordy lordy, flags and shit, but um, I really wanted to make more of a difference in actual people's lives. You know, plus you go to the Olympics, you go to all these places, and if you look behind the curtain, you see people are suffering. You know, and there's a lot of things that you need to stop happening here before we end up like that. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I think I think I actually understand that now.
so
For
what
for a
led
long
to
time,
that?
it was really weird to me that you. I mean, I don't know if mom and dad have mentioned that I've been taking acting lessons, singing lessons to help Riley with an audition, and I kind of love it, and it feels different. Like there's still dance involved because of the show we're going for, but it's like I found a whole nother layer, maybe multiple layers of myself.
You know, I, s- I could see how that
I think
instead of just being very superficial, now you got to actually dig deeper into the emotion and like be a little bit more vulnerable.
I, we're gonna ignore that slight against dance, and we're gonna move on to the conversation. Uh, but yeah, I think I think I want to pivot. I think I want to go to school, go to an actual like acting school. My teacher says he's got a line. Like you can help me out. Like depending upon how whether or not we can get this audition, like almost doesn't matter. It would be great. Don't get me wrong. Step up. But I think I don't know. What do you think?
I mean,
I'll never be a lawyer.
it's
It's not. But
yeah. We've known that since you were little. Um,
rude.
you're just not into the yeah. No, no. You were never a rules lawyer to begin with. The nitty gritty was, the nitpicky stuff was not your thing. Um, but honestly, even if you try it and you don't like it, you can still pivot back. It's not like this is the end. And I mean, even if you then decide to come back, acting classes will help you with whatever performance you want to put on. You just want to do the arts. That's your passion. You want to pivot, you pivot. Make a plan. Don't just,
Hmm.
loosey goosey grab a bag and jump, but make a plan and then go for it.
That's the hard part. I mean, I do tend to just go with the flow a lot.
Um,
Yeah.
I I would like to interject here by spending a uh, facilitator trouble token to have.
Oh, you're
Uh,
throwing it at. I'm so shocked you're throwing it at me. Unprecedented.
I had an idea. It's not really gonna mess with anything. I just have to do it because it's the mechanic. But I am
It,
gonna offer it to you. You're full up on fight though, so you can't
I
really.
am.
Just, uh, I just wanted Adam's phone to go off. I'm just gonna throw it out there and have Adam's phone go off, and it just says, um, and it just there's a message that says, "I quit the tour today," from Riley.
Is that visible on the table?
Yeah, I think he flips like it was face down. And he flips it over real quick just to see if it's an important like if his mom in the hospital. I don't know, like it's a quick check. And what
Well, um,
the hell? and, and then types that. Like, sorry. Um, Riley just quit the tour.
okay. Um, does that have anything to do with you two?
I don't know.
And if that is the reason, is that what you want? Because if not, you got to tell Riley before that goes any deeper. Because there's going to be a lot of unhappiness if Riley does that because they think they're going to be with you, but that's not what you want.
That's no. It's absolutely what I want. But they've been keeping us on the on the platonic, and that's fine. I just want them back in my life. But I don't know. I don't. They haven't replied yet, and I'm losing my mind. Uh,
All
no,
right.
I
So,
am
so what school were you looking at?
at School of Acting.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's in New
Do they
York.
have
You know,
scholarships?
they do. Yeah, I mean, I suppose mom and dad did blow the bank paying for your lawyering. So yeah.
Student loans, But I can help you write a mean essay. So,
Uh, I'll probably need that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
and she
I
probably will get out
This went better
like
than
her
I.
little her phone with her stylus and just start making notes, you know, putting a
Oh
reminder
God.
in her phone, to ask you about that and look up shit and, look at the website and whatnot.
Maybe I should
Point a
get a
big
planner.
sister at something. It will happen.
Oh my god.
This,
Amazing.
as much as my brain is melting about this whole Riley quitting the tour thing, thank you. This went better than I was expecting. Honestly, we we butt heads a lot, and I don't. I do love you.
Yeah, you
You are
annoy
my
the shit
sister.
out of me, but you're still my brother, you know?
Good.
That's what family's for.
All right. Well,
Plus,
thank you.
if
This
you
was
actually do this,
yeah.
you can't, get on me no more for pivoting and not making it all the way. Ha ha.
It's fair.
Give me
That's
some
fair. You're right.
ammunition.
You're right.
Next family dinner, you're gonna get it.
I mean, it also all depends on if Dad's remarried by then.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be interesting. And then she will just say, you know what? And this calls for some bubbly, and she'll order like two um glasses of champagne to celebrate. While she just like kind of keeps eyeing the phone, like, come on, Riley, I want to know too.
Yes, it. Yeah. No, really. Like
It's like I'm distracting them here, but you know what?
phone, do stuff. Go phone.
Nope. You don't
Yeah.
get anything for the rest of lunch.
I think.
That
I think. I. All right.
For that
The
condition,
minute
does he
lunch
get
is
any
over, it's
points?
yeah. Outside.
Oh yeah. No, the condition is resolved basically now. So you
Yeah, I was
get
just
one
wondering
spirit.
because you threw a wrench in it.
Yeah.
If that was like got him a token or something.
No, well, I mean he can't get any more fight tokens, so I
Oh
can't
yeah, he's
give him
full
anything
up.
more.
Oh,
You're ready to go, but you do get
Yeah.
the spirit for resolving your at a crossroads condition. That doesn't give you any fight, but you're good to
mm,
go. But
did I
you do
resolve
not
my
get.
Furious, by the way?
Yes, you did. You got one spirit for that.
All right, and then gotta guess change the
I
thingy
mean,
to 5+1.
if you, I will, I, I will give this to you rather than, other than because you don't have any more room for fight. You do get a text message closer to the end of lunch. Your sister's still present. It just says, um, touring was never my path. Not like that.
You're being so vague. I'm dying. What's happening?
Yeah. If there's nothing else you'd like to do with your
Yep.
sister, I
Eh,
am gonna call that the scene, and then call for
Yeah.
a break. Or just go until like half past the hour, quick, and put a pause on that.
I hate you. I'm melting.
Yeah.
I can't with this right now.
That works for me.
Fine. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go straight into match game fun. Hopefully you have that set up on the overlay. But yeah, I mean, after the break, we can, if Adam wants to actually speak to Riley. But yeah,
I mean, yeah. Drop
okay,
that bomb
okay.
on me.
I'm sorry. Like,
Jeez.
I'm
Because
locked and
Adam wants
loaded.
to
Hey. Okay. We'll reconvene in like 7 minutes. I gotta get some caffeine.
I need more stew.
we?
before the break, just a little bit. Um, in terms of how this is going to work, I am going to give Adam a pre-grand final scene with Riley, and I will essentially, in the place of him having a match moment during the match, like an in between scene during the dance off. Um, so the situation here is that Riley's squad has made it through the wild card round, but did not make it all the way to the finals. That's kind of happened in the background as everyone's been going off on their day-to-day lives. And by the time you had gone out to lunch with your sister, you would have known that she and her squad would have gone through their recording session for for their well for their for their for their last round, and then didn't go didn't get through all the way. So Ash Point kicked their butts, basically, is how that went down. So you would have known that at, or you would have known that the recording session for their semifinal round would have just happened. Yeah. So you would have known that. I don't think you would have known the results necessarily, but you would have known that they had just gone through that with their squad. Um, so depending on how you want to time it, because you have at this point, talking to your sister, you have a few days before your squad goes to the finals, like a week. So when's the timing of your talking to Riley, I guess, is what I would like to know.
I mean, after that bombshell, literally as soon as possible.
Okay.
Adam would probably melt into a puddle if he had to wait a week.
No. So you reach out to them and text, like call, what?
Yeah.
Right after
I think
lunch.
immediately after the lunch, it would be. Yeah. It's very much just. What? We need to talk. What?
Hello to you too. Yeah. Wait, why are you
Sorry,
so
that was
freaked
just a
out?
lot in the text.
Okay.
I don't know, but I didn't expect in person. Where do you want to meet in person? This is not a phone thing.
You want to go to the diner? I mean, I just I haven't had lunch yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could
Are
eat
you
again.
okay?
All right.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You know
think
what?
I
I'll
am
see you soon.
actually, but I'm worried about you now. But yeah. And yeah, okay to the diner.
Um. Yeah. By the time you get to the diner, they're already there, and they are sitting with a caramel milkshake, 2 straws. Um, and they wave you over and they say, "I'm sorry I freaked you out. I didn't think you'd be so weird about it.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. It hit. I was having lunch with my sister, so we were
Odd. Sorry.
having a moment, I guess.
Okay.
No, nothing to apologize for. It's just
Oh, I
what?
mean, I'm sorry. Your
What?
sister's kind of
Why did you?
scary.
Oh no, you're. That's yeah, 100%. Yeah. Why did you quit the tour?
I don't. I didn't want to just be a background dancer. And yes, stage has always been appealing to me, but I don't know. I didn't want to just go where the paychecks were. I thought that that was going to be the plan for a while, but do you remember when we would have the most fun together? Wasn't, oh no, I just doing all the training, all of the solo work, and all of the stuff that I've trained for. I mean, that's great, but all of the fun I've ever had in a studio has been with you. I didn't want to go on tour for 6 weeks. And I didn't want to go on tour for even longer than that. I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's what I want.
Yeah, I don't. Even if we win, I don't know if I want to go to Vegas.
You have to go because I didn't make the cut.
I could see Avery in my place.
You
He's earned it just as much,
could.
or they've earned it just as much, if not more, than I have. I want. I mean, it sounds fun. Don't get me wrong, but these auditions we've been working on, I think I might go to acting school.
You realize that the auditions we're working on
The teacher you hooked
don't don't require acting, right?
it, sure, but I don't know. I tried something new, and I, I want to see where it goes. I don't know. Like
Video
you
of the
kind of opened my
monologue you
eyes
sent
to
me.
a whole new.
Yeah, the video of the monologue you sent me was really good.
Yeah,
You know that I'm not really an actor, right? Like that's not me. I just specifically wanted this opportunity because it was dancing and it was ballroom dancing. It was something that we used to do together. You know, I'm not actually an actor, right? Like, I mean, if Broadway is your path, I'm going to support you 100%. I just really want to join this dance company. and I want to do it with you.
Yeah, same.
Didn't
I want to
realize you
see
had
what
it in you.
happened, but I didn't either, honestly. But I don't know. Maybe I'm the next Channing Tatum.
Um, Riley just shoves the um shoves the milkshake in his direction as if to just like shut him up, and then you see you see a you see a stack of pancakes come in, and she just starts like shoveling them down. When they said they hadn't eaten, they were not kidding. They had
No
been,
joke. Yeah.
yeah, like seriously have not eaten all day, and it's
Did Did you forget to eat
like
again? Do I
1 or
need
2
to start
p.m. or whatever.
reminding you again?
You see like a look of kind of like shame um on her face, and she says, happens more than you think. um Guess it'll be nice to have someone to remind me again.
God damn it. All right. Will do.
And then she does this thing where she puts a piece of cake in his mouth just to like shut him up, like, being all playful and stuff. um and then she just says, I cannot believe you're getting into acting. And she just chuckles.
I can't either. But what about you? Like other do you just want to be a Broadway dancer now, or
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I want to do. I haven't quite settled on what else I want to do. I might eventually want to tour, but I don't know. I've really missed competitive ballroom dancing, and I've tried with other partners, and it just hasn't clicked the same way.
yeah?
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
figure that out.
Okay. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. I
My
wonder who they're going to get to
boyfriend,
take your
the
spot.
stage actor. I have no idea.
Adam.exe has stopped responding. Wait, hold on. I need you to rewind about 15 seconds. What was the word you said?
Boyfriend?
Really? Are you sure? You've been understandably hesitant, and I, I mean, you
Haven't.
know I'm all in if you're all in. But
I think for the first time, I actually believe you. I mean, it used to feel like I was second place to all of the dancing, but now I'm starting to feel like maybe this is a real thing.
it always was. I was just an idiot. I let other things take precedence. I learned that word from Maggie.
No matter where you land, no matter where I land, no matter where careers take us, you're the one I want to go home to.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also, I'm going to kick your ass if you don't
Uh,
go to Vegas. Your friends are going to want you there. You've worked so hard for this.
I mean, it depends on the auditions and how things change. I don't know. It's this ridiculous reality competition has weirdly opened a lot. I think all of our eyes to a lot of different things. Zola took a break.
Excuse
I
me?
almost broke my nose.
Zola never takes breaks.
Yeah, she said to take 15, and you're
Oh,
telling
God.
me. Known the girl for 15 years, never a break.
I mean, I haven't known her that long. I mean, I only knew her a few years when I was at the studio, but holy crap, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's wild. It's wild. We've
She's
all
still scary,
gone
though.
through a lot, and be afraid. That's fair. Yeah,
Okay, well,
like it. Yeah, but yeah, no, I love you, and that'll never go away.
I love you too. Hey, I promise I'll eat regular meals. I just audition stuff, you know, now that I've
If you
quit
don't,
my
I'll be outside every window with
summer
a
gig.
boombox and a sandwich.
That seems a little excessive. It's fine. You just see her like in between like sentences shoveling pancakes in her face.
That's what I
I
thought.
promise I will take breaks
All right.
and eat and hydrate, and I will be at the studio for the final. I mean, I didn't my squad didn't quite cut it, but I'd really love it if you guys stuck it to Ash Point.
I mean, so would we, and if we don't, I'm afraid Ashpoint might not survive the experience.
Anyway, let's um yeah,
Yeah.
and she keeps shoveling in pancakes as you're talking. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we fast forward a week to the grand final. It's Ash Point versus Masquerade. Y'all are about ready to throw down. Um, let me see. We are okay. It won't let me make it bigger, but I will mouse over the opening moves card. Boom, click, mouse over. Yeah, Chris, you're gonna have to mouse over it to make it visible. Um, y'all have to mouse over it really if you want to see it. Setup. How are the rivals feeling and looking as the match begins? All right, so everybody's got their green room. Everyone's kind of split off onto their teams, and it's 10 minutes till showtime. Recording's about to start. You see, you see the Ash Point team like they walk in like identical uniforms and like sweaters, like military precision. These are disciplined dancing machines, and they don't even like blink walking by. And they just go into the green room. They're focused and intense and do not make eye contact with you guys, even acknowledge your presence. Just hear the door close. Yeah, they're
I would like to spitball the last one.
uh, the spitball hits the door as as they close it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna go around the table, starting with Zola. You please describe what you are doing. Um, okay, so you guys are about to start. I'm gonna say this kind of happens either in the green or as you're being called to the stage. Describe how you are feeling and looking in the moment. What are you most worried about, and what dream uh, burns strongest in your mind?
Well, she's doing pretty good mentally, mostly because she's still laughing about the goose step that she just witnessed walking past everybody, struggling not to make eye contact. That was great. Um and mostly she's really confident about this. Just not intimidated, not shook, not a problem. She's warming up and she has faith in her team.
Right. Um, Willa, same questions.
So, well, I would probably be like stretching and trying to get a little bit of nervous energy out without looking nervous. Um, so she's trying to portray the calm and the, don't give a fuck. But on the inside, she's very nervous because now this is what they've been working for, and she really doesn't want to let her team down. And she's worried about that. She's worried about letting them
And
down.
Tamika.
I think Tamika, just like with every competition, is just trying to focus on the here and now. She's not focused on Ash Point. She's not focused on winning. She's just focused on making sure that she can remember the steps, implanting the song so much in her mind that she can just see the steps like in the back of her eyelids type of vibe. Uh, but for a brief moment, having a contemplation, man, I should have put uh that beheaded Barbie doll in Samantha's dressing room. Oh well, I'll kick her ass anyway.
Next time.
Yeah. And Adam.
Yeah, Adam, I mean, for the past week, has been riding cloud nine. Like, he is just super chill, laid back, just doing some light stretching, and not at all worried. None of this is important. This is, I mean, it's not important. It's not the most important anymore. It's fine. We win, we lose. There's more in my life now.
Yeah.
And
You get a
actually
text. You get a.
turns to everybody.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, this is it. We've all come a long way. We've all changed so much on TV, even. And I can't think of anyone else I would have rather gone through this with.
Aw.
I love all of you, win or lose, but we're gonna win. Did you see them walking? There's no rhythm there.
Okay, we get that you're dating Riley again. Don't bring that sappiness into this. Throw off my groove.
Don't know what to tell you. This is who I am.
Ugh.
All right. So each of you, okay, so each of you will draw one card plus spirit if you choose to spend it. I mean, Adam's got it to spend. Um,
Damn.
and I will say everybody draw a card at the very least. You can spend one of your spirit to do it, and draw a
Are we,
second
draw,
card, and
are we
then
going to be
pick
drawing more than one
the,
set of
the
cards?
highest. You will each draw for your match game as well.
Okay, so I should hold on to. I don't want to
So
blow
keep
all
that in
4
mind.
spirit right now. Yeah.
Oh, but you have 4. Everyone else has 2, so
Yeah.
you could
But
probably.
I'll
Okay,
burn one.
just
Yeah.
draw one and then. Yeah. Okay. See it.
Ooh.
And put the one you're
Yeah.
not using in the discard pile, I guess.
How many are we drawing?
1 plus spirit, you can draw an extra card if you spend spirit.
Okay, I'm not right now.
Okay,
And
now put.
we're
Yeah.
we're trying to hit whatever the target number is plus 3. So like, look
The
at me
target
now is
number
actually
for
4
4
points.
players is. No. Opening moves is 16.
Right. And if we draw 2 cards, do we
We're
have to
just
Okay.
put
trying
one
to
back?
figure out. Put it in the discard pile. Pick the lowest one. Or pick the highest one and then discard the other one.
Right.
Do I have any spirit or fight points?
Yes, you
We all
do.
have.
It's on your sheet. You have to.
Ooh, you
It's
have
only
plenty
Adam
of
that
You,
fight.
except for
need.
Michael.
You have 4 fight.
So much fight. And then fight is just adding to
Like Christina Aguilera, I'm a fighter.
+1 to a card that you're playing. Anyway, so is everybody good?
Mhm.
Go ahead and place your cards
Mhm.
on the table so I can see. Did we make it? Oh, did we?
Nice.
Did we? Oh! Why is the discard pile?
Why is
I
it not
guess
flipping over? What the hell?
click it.
There we go.
Single click it. There we go. Nice. Right. Well,
19.
you guys have momentum, which means
Get
you.
wrecked, Ash Point.
Okay, so there's a tie for the highest card. So I am going to say, I don't know. I'm gonna say, I want to pick on. I'm gonna say, whoever drew the orange 5, answer the headway question. Sorry.
Yep, that's
Is
me.
it excellent? How do you smash through a barrier in your way? Damn.
Take that, Samantha.
Body check.
Oh my god. Literally smashed through. Okay,
I think.
so let's.
I think what happens is sometime before this dance happened, parents were able to like talk to the kids. I'm like to like their kids and whatnot. And Tamika in her whole mafia vibe of doing things, I guess, That's a new character trait for her. She speaks with Samantha's mom and just tells her about all of the things that Ashpoint has been doing and how she's just so concerned about Samantha ever since she transferred over. And I don't think she's been doing so well. She's been so focused on this dance that I heard that her grades were failing. And so
Ooh, that's
with
dirty.
all those things in mind, her mom
Dirty.
uh her mom goes to see Samantha, and Samantha maybe gets a little psyched or psyched out, or maybe stressed a little bit that she forgets an 8 count.
I am going to give you one fight because that's dirty and I like it. I am rewarding bad behavior tonight. Let's go. I will listen. Just you're maxed out on fight right now, and I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
even
not gonna
care.
take it. Yep.
Let's go. All right. Wow. Okay. That took a turn. Okay. That's going in the discard pile. Now, the way the final works is that um we're going through 4 routines. Like this is the hardest you guys have worked on. Now, 2 routines are routines that you have done in past shows. Um, one is a routine that you guys liked, and then the routine is one chosen by the judges. And each of you will lead the match game. So Tamika is going to be the one drawing for the solo round, and then you guys can decide who's drawing for which round. Freestyle, squad choice, judge's choice.
Okay.
So how do we want to split that up? And
I'll take judge's choice.
okay, judge's choice. Okay.
Take
Um,
squad.
okay. Yeah. Okay. I am going to. I'm okay. And then we got freestyle happening. Um, so I think the first round is actually judge's choice, which is a really fun um, K-pop routine that you guys did early in the competition. And I am going to send you guys a link because this is a really fun song and I'm obsessed with it. I am. Oh God, did not want that. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah. So this is the song for the first round. As you guys take a minute to uh, take a quick listen to the song, go ahead and take that bio break real quick.
There we go.
Perfect. Now that we've had a little time to take in the song and figure out the vibes, we are gonna jump into our first match game. Heck yeah. Chris, you this one. There are 3 match games in the array, um, which have different vibes. Um, so which one are you feeling for this?
Let's go with Bliss.
Excellent. A personal favorite of mine. Um, click. All right. So you will have to a teammate here. Why won't it mouse over for me? Okay, there it is. Um, okay. So you will have to pick a teammate for this. Um, so hmm,
I think I'll pick Adam.
great.
Oh, hi.
Hang on to that. Hang on to that for a minute. Um, so um, flashback to the last time this brought you joy. So let's hear about the last time dancing brought you joy.
Hmm. It was probably the performance right before Zola was injured, where
Mm-hmm.
she was at the top of her game and doing the best that she could do, and that's what caused her to push herself over, trying to do better than last time. And everything was perfect. The jumps were good, the toes are pointed, everything was perfect, and it just she was on cloud 9. It was perfect.
Um, yeah, I guess you kind of sort of answered it, but like, why do you struggle to capture that joy, that feeling, and how do you try to connect with it now?
She struggles to recapture it just because the injury did happen and she's scared that she's going to hurt herself again. And this one could just be it. It could be the one where it'll never heal right and she'll never dance again. And recapturing it is learning how to just take it easy and trust more in her teammates, that they have the talent and the ability, that she doesn't need to be the one to win all by herself. She has the supporting cast. It's ego issue. But so it she's learning to have fun with it again and let it be less of a competition and more something that she can feel.
So the next part is a question you ask your teammate. So go ahead and ask your teammate this question.
I cannot see that. Wow.
Oh wow.
It's
Okay.
it's very wee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot make it any bigger. I don't know how to make it bigger.
I know me
Okay.
either.
So anyway, so Adam, answer this question. Do you feel the joy of this right now?
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Adam
Okay.
is just here having a good time, and especially like with this song, he's just like, yeah, all right. I see you, song.
Can you feel that joy in Zola? That is the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
I guess that's the intent of it. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, great.
and very
So
much.
if you feel the joy, you may contribute 1 spirit to their draw. If you do, answer, how do you share your joy with them? How do you share your joy with Zola in this moment while you guys are dancing this routine?
I will contribute a spirit. Let's pop that.
Let's
And
go.
I think there was something in this routine that we took out, I think, because at the time, for whatever reason, she wasn't feeling it. And now I think she is. So we bring it back. We break routine. And
Yes.
yeah.
Let's go. All right. As the rival team, I will draw a card. Please hold. I will. Hey, you know what would be nice if we
Hold for
actually
card.
did the thing? Um, this could be the moment to embrace the feelings welling up inside. All right. I'm gonna set up this moment. Please hold. Hope this is excellent. Okay. What bad habit do you fall into? So Ash Point is very, very technical, and some critics would say that their dancing has no soul. So they tend to fall back into this very kind of synchronized, regimented routine, like technique, but you don't feel it very much. You know, like they're like dancing robots. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that up for you. Um, Zola, you make a choice. Do you rein it in? Do you focus? You're here to win. How do you stomp down your feelings and focus on the game? Focus on the dance. Um, so that, or do you fly exuberantly? How do you let the joy take you higher? So basically, if you rein it in, you will draw 2 cards plus the spirit that um, Adam contributed, plus any spirit you would like to spend. Um, and then if the total of the cards plus fight is more than 8, win. Or if you try to fly exuberantly, you draw 3 cards plus spirit, so plus any extra cards. And if your fight is more than 13, if your total plus fight is more than 13, you win. But you have all of the resources to spend, and you will not be needing them later. So you can spend as much
Oh,
as
I'm
you
gonna
want.
I'm gonna blow all of it.
Right.
We're gonna
So
go for the second
do you wanna?
option. We're gonna go for the second option. We're gonna soar, and we're gonna blow all of it.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. So you
Ooh.
draw 6 cards total, and then you would hold on. How does and then you pick because and then you pick the 3 highest ones and discard the 3 lowest ones. That's basically how that works out. Then all right, so let's see the 3 that you have laid out or have here spread. Click, could a click.
Yep, I will.
Okay, let's reveal it dramatically. Whoops, there's a 6 and a 4 and a 6. Heck yeah! All right. Nice. Didn't even need to spend to fight. I guess they were just sitting there. The fight there. Um, it's 14. Um, okay, so you can take any of these cards and answer a question. Just pick one. Or do you want me to pick one for you?
Um, you can pick one for me. Again, I can't see it. Old
Okay,
eyes.
that's fair. Um, what pushes you to the next level of perfection? Feels like that's a very Zola question to answer.
It is.
It's
The
almost
fact
like I know your character so well.
the fact that she could win and do well with this without feeling like she has to push herself so hard or she's a failure. So it's kind of, it's okay to relax and have fun with it and not constantly count steps or turns in your head and just feel it and go with it and enjoy the music, enjoy your partners and your friends. And it's a long time coming lesson.
I love that for Zola. Um, okay, did I forget anything on that card? I'm just like, yo, no, that's it. You have done it. At the end of the routine, there's a roaring applause around you, and Zola realizes that, hey, are pushed to perfection, but there's something perfect about just going with the flow. And you've discovered this new like flow state when you dance. You don't really think about the technique or anything like that. You're just having a great time. Uh, so that's a win for you guys. Well done.
Welcome to
Woohoo!
Adam
I
World.
forgot to edit. It's just Adam, Adam World all the time. I forgot to change something. Um, I'll just put that here. Um, I am. It's fine. We're doing it live. Okay, great. So I have set this up. Yikes, that is not what I meant to do. Okay. So after the judge's choice, what do we? Let's go with the squad's choice. But
Oh, all right. Uh,
let's. You know what? Let's ride this momentum.
okay.
Say, I love that. Also, um, what what theme is this dance? Is
It's
it? Are we going back to? Are we going back to something fun? Give us
oh
a
yeah,
theme.
yeah. It is a dance with a bit of martial arts flavor to a remix of "You're the Best Around,"
Oh my
as made
god.
as made famous in The Karate Kid.
Oh my god, the theme is like something cheesy, like movie soundtrack week.
Yeah.
And y'all just made a routine. Okay, I love it. So, reprising your routine from movie soundtrack week. Let's go. Which of these matches to you?
I mean, I feel like it has to be "Look at Me Now." I don't know. It's the only one that makes the one that makes the most sense. I think.
Okay. All right, let's check this out. What do we got? Why am I not? Sorry, give me a second. Oh,
What
all
would it
right.
take to?
Who are you looking to impress
Okay.
this time?
Um.
Okay.
I think that the some people from like the casting team for what was the name of that show? That movie? What are we
Oh,
auditioning
there's
for?
a cast burn the floor.
Burn the Floor. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Some people from the
Okay,
casting
so
team are here. Yeah.
okay, I will I guess I'll answer that. Geez. Okay. Yeah. No, they are looking for what they're looking for is someone who is really good at working with a partner, because that's the big thing with their company. It's a lot of partner work because it's ballroom based. Um, and formation work. That's the, you know, being able to dance and coordinate with other people that dancing in tandem in a group. So that's a good one. Just a lot of very zoned in, focused technical dancing as well. Yeah, that's the impressive part. They're looking to give you a job, so that's what they're looking for. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and draw this card. Boom.
I believe I'm supposed to
Um,
give an answer to you.
no. I'm giving the answer to you. That's
Oh, right. I can read. Wow. Never
it's
mind.
fine.
All right.
I'm gonna ask you this question because I mean, I'm gonna ask you the setback question. What can't you keep from interrupting your thoughts?
Aren't you supposed to answer that for them?
No.
Or are we getting weird?
Oh wait, did I? Oh, I
Right.
can read.
Rival team? Yeah. We both forgot how to read. It's fine.
Sorry. No, it's fine. I'm totally not sleep deprived. Um,
When are you sleep deprived?
actually, in that case, when am I not sleep deprived? This question. No, I think I think that the Ash Point team is first of all um they got really surprised by the first round because they did not see that coming. Um, I think they're distracted by like, holy crap, they actually got us in the first round. Um, and also, I think they are also aware that there are people from dance companies and like different places in the audience to watch the final round. So they're in their own heads right now. Time slows as you move. Everyone is riveted. Draw 2 cards plus spirit. If you draw a prowess card, you win.
All right. Well,
Just draw
I'm
a
gonna.
prowess card. Prowess
Yeah,
is the
I'm
purple
gonna
card.
spend both of them. Yeah, both of my spirit since I'm not gonna need them anymore.
Yeah, go
Right?
for it, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even need a specific number. Just pull a purple. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thus, let's draw all the cards. Yeah.
How many spirit did you spend?
Oh, we gotta draw 2, both of
Did
them.
any of them? Okay.
Which I didn't need to spend them, but here we go.
No, it's fine. Increase the odds. Okay, so you win. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what number it
So I
was.
gotta.
Actually, could you which prowess? How many
Yeah.
prowess cards did you pull? Just the one?
Just one. Yeah.
Okay. Enter the headway or setback, describing a moment in slow motion to show how the point ends. Hmm.
What? How do I blunder into an advantage?
Good question. How'd you do it?
I think that knowing that these people are in the audience and what it could mean actually gets Adam in his head unusually, and it distracts him for a moment. but everyone else is there to recover. Like the team brings it back. Like I mean, maybe Adam stumbles, but there's like the team pivots around him, so they don't. It's not even seen. Like
Nice. Um,
yeah,
at the end of the routine, you lock eyes with
yeah.
the person you want to impress.
All right.
Ask them with your glance, what do you think of me now? Has it changed? So I think
Uh-huh.
I think
How
that
about me now?
I think the casting team or whoever that casting director was um taking notes, and when you glance at them, there's like you see them kind of nod to themselves and are like furiously scribbling. Um, and then when they look up at you, they nod directly at you to acknowledge you. Um, yeah, I think you kind of get the sense that you got their attention at the very least. Are you happy with that response?
Yeah, I think, and I want to, and the like end of the routine is Adam in crane kick pose, being like held up, like a couple of people are being, the platform that Daniel stands on, and he's just looking at these guys like, yeah, all right, and then he just kicks out off of it and backflips off, and routine over. We win. Get wrecked, Dash Point.
Um, Great. Absolutely killing it. Um, we are gonna take a break from the dancing. It's halfway through the recording session. Now, I forgot to give a match moment in between the first two. So I'm going to say if Zola, Villa, or that Tamiko want to do a match moment, I'll allow for two of you to have one just to kind of make it fair. Um, so have their match moment. The match moment is in the card. You can call a team meeting, have a brief and private moment, or remember a moment that brought you here.
I think for Willa it would be get in your head. I'm thinking this would be where she for herself decides if we win this, I'm going to keep pursuing performing. If we lose this, my life is going to go a different way. That you know, if when we're being this amazing, if we can't win this, then it's not meant to be. That she's just, pulled back, you know, drinking some water and coming to this calm decision of, okay, you know what, we're doing amazing. And if we keep doing amazing, yes, let's go for it because she's graduating this year. She has to make a decision on her future. But if with all of this and with this amazing group, if she can't make it, then she's like, you know what, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna pivot and we're gonna either teach or we're gonna, do something completely different.
Okay. Who else wants their match moment? If anyone, or we can have one that's at the end.
We can have one at
Um,
the end.
okay, so Tamika's will be at the end, or after the next round. Zola, you got anything for a match moment?
That's the reason
Do
why
you
I
want
was
to?
like, maybe next, maybe later, maybe later, because I
Okay,
couldn't do anything.
okay, okay. That's fine. So we gave Willa a match moment. That's great. Um, Okay, we are going to do the freestyle round next. And Willa, which one of the match cards in the array looks good to you?
It's probably going to be the deadlock. Because this is since she has just been in her head, knowing that can she it's like can she perform under this kind of pressure that she put herself under, that everybody is under.
Okay, all right. Can you withstand the pressure of that? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, sorry, this tabletop is weird. Okay, why isn't it not mousing over?
Yeah,
Okay,
back up there, maybe that will be better.
It just won't. Okay, give me a second. I'll refresh it.
Now, how are the two teams stuck in a deadlock? Choose a suit. How has this quality begun to crack for your team?
Oh no, I don't like that.
It's like rival team. Choose a suit. How has this quality begun to crack for the rival team?
Okay. So the suits are energy, connection, prowess, and focus. Where
are the cracks?
So where are the cracks?
I'm thinking it's probably focus because Adam misstepped and Willa got in her head. So I'm thinking, I'm guessing the focus. We're still doing good on anything else, but we're getting distracted.
Yeah, and I think for Ash Point, the suit for them is connection. They are absolutely not doing great with their connection. Like, they're not connected to each other, they're not connected to the music, like they are just dead in there's no soul to their dancing. It's all like technical and perfect that way, but the connection is just not there. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is going to be fun. Starting with Willa and then moving clockwise. So we're just going to go, I'm just going to call it out clockwise from this screen because I don't remember what the overlay looks like. Take turns drawing cards until the game is won. Draw a suit that was not chosen, discard it, and draw another card. Okay.
So we're looking for blue focus and pink connection. And if it's energy or prowess, we're gonna kick it.
And you do not want to. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, and then you answer the questions. You answer the question.
Because I chose focus and the other team chose connection, so energy and prowess doesn't matter right now. All right.
Okay.
I'll pull the first
Let me
card.
just flip it over.
Oop. Nope. Nope.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to. There it is. Okay. Hold on. Let me. Not 100% understanding this card, but
Okay.
Oh, that's it. You're trying to draw your rival suit. If you draw a card of the rival team's suit, describe how the balance of the deadlock shifts in your favor by answering the headway or giving the card to the rival team to answer the setback. Actually, which one is it? Do you want to answer the headway or do you want me to answer the setback?
You know what? You answer the setback.
Okay.
For once, let
Um,
somebody else talk but me. You know.
fair. I mean, so there is a there is a dancer on the Ash Point team, a someone that maybe Zola might recognize from her days there, a very kind of fit muscular ballet dancer, like the kind of dude that they trust to lift all of the ballerinas, you know, um, gets a very usually like one of the go-to dancers for, um, you know, male parts and things like that. Uh, it's actually Zola who picks this up, but there's there's the there like it's almost like she can sense there's a bit of um uh drop in this guy's confidence. Like there's a hint of doubt. Like Zola at the end of a routine kind of just looks over and it's almost like she can pinpoint the weakness in this guy. Okay.
Okay, so I'm guessing now you got to pull one to see if we're in a deadlock or if you're, you know,
Okay,
losing.
so we just okay, I just figured out. So basically, you just want to avoid drawing the focus cards. You do
Mhm.
not want to draw focus cards, and then you can once on once you can spend a spirit to to make someone discard their spirit card, and then draw another one to protect the team, and then yeah, you basically want to get connection cards.
Mhm.
I just figured out what that was. I was like, what? Okay, so I'm gonna say Ava, go ahead and draw the next one.
So does that mean because I pulled your card, we're now ahead?
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay.
you are ahead. You wanna draw a second one, and that means you've gotten the edge on this matchup.
I'm going to take a use a point in spirit and re-roll and redraw that if that's okay.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
guessing it was a focus. Ditch that. So go ahead and ditch that.
Okay.
It's you don't have to do it if it's not a focus. You can just discard it, by the way.
Yep,
Oh,
I
okay.
discarded it.
Okay. Okay. What did you pull?
4 energy.
Okay, so that one just gets discarded for free. I'm gonna reshuffle all the cards. Boom. Shove Shuffle it. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and draw another one. Let it be pink.
It's not.
If
Okay.
it's yellow and purple, you just got to throw them away and keep going until you get a blue or a pink one.
Okay.
This is energy.
Yeah.
Wait.
That one's fine. You can ditch that one for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that one you
No.
can't. Yikes.
Oh
Okay.
Um,
no.
so
Sorry.
it's okay. Just have to make sure you don't draw a second one. So you will have to answer the setback question. Um, that's for Tamika.
Mhm.
What can't you keep from interrupting your thoughts?
Did I leave the iron on? I'm kidding.
My house. Did I leave the oven on? Is my
Cook-
house burning?
Cookies. The garage door open?
I think it's her going back and forth with this solo, and it's like, is it a 1, 2, 3, or is it on the 4, 5, 6 that I need to do the turn? I can't. I think it's the 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oof. Okay.
Thinking
Great.
about the
So
next
this
dance.
is the one. This is the one. Okay. So we got one more. Okay. Who wants to draw the next one? Michael,
Now
go
we're
ahead and
even
draw that
again.
next one.
All right.
Yeah. No.
Hello.
Let's go.
Yes.
Ah! Nailed it.
Wrecked.
Amazing. So the head weight question. Go ahead and answer it for us.
Who
Who or
pushes you
what
to make a
pushes?
decisive move?
Hmm?
I mean, I screwed up in the last round, so that is not cool. Yeah.
I love that. Okay. So what do you do? What does Adam do?
What do you what push? Um,
Now is Riley looking at you? Why are you making your decisive move? Or is it the
pushes you
people
to
who
make
are
a decisive.
looking at you from
Well,
the Broadway play? Or
like
is Zola
some
kicking your butt?
yeah. Well, that yeah.
Maybe she's pinching you. Who
What
knows?
do I do? What's the I mean, I think the decisive move is stepping back and like just lightly pushing Willa forward. Like I want to say like we go to a point in the song where it's like a brief solo point for Adam, but he switches it off and pushes it and take it
Ooh,
and sends.
all right.
The casting director will remember this.
Teamwork, baby.
Teamwork. It's like he has no problem highlighting, his collaborators. Uh, uh,
Okay.
what's the word?
Oh no, hiccups.
All right,
So
now we just gotta get one more pink, and that
Willa,
turn even.
no,
No,
you
we just won.
We
Yeah.
just won.
you drew two
Aha.
because earlier you drew two.
Oh, good.
It doesn't have to be in a row.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Willa, Adam has chosen to spotlight you in this moment of pressure. The deadlock is broken and as through. So, how are you handling the pressure? And do you think it went as well as you'd like?
I'm thinking that when he pulls me forward, it's like she probably fall back into some of the moves Zola and I practice.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the more how the gymnasts do like the corkscrews and stuff like that.
Yes.
So ooh, the one that I always think hurts when they do the splits and they bounce straight back up. When they fall into the splits and they bounce straight back up. That one.
Up.
That one. That I always think, oh, ow. But that is so impressive.
I mean, you realize that they do that on a bouncy surface, right? Okay,
But
cool.
you
I
know
just
what?
wanted to point
This
that
one is
out.
still softer than because if
Yeah,
they want you to dance, they don't want you to hit their head. So even though the floor is not as soft as a
it's not
bouncy mat, it's still not as hard as a.
okay.
So
Um,
and she's
great.
not doing it as hard as she would be doing it in gymnastics, but it still always looks impressive.
Um,
And she's pretty
so
proud of herself.
after that routine. Like, y'all rally off the stage, back to the green room. Adam, you just gave Willa her moment. Like, that was pretty freaking fantastic. Now, I know both Tamika and Zola have a match moment. I would like to check in with Zola if figured out what you want to do, what feels right in this moment for Zola, because she led like the judge's choice round was successful. She's feeling good. Like she's in this kind of really flow state. Like, what do you think Zola would do between routines now? This new Zola, you know,
She
besides making sure
is,
she hydrates and takes a
yeah,
break.
she's a hype man now. Just 100% cheerleader. If only she could go get a giant clock and hang it. Be Flavor Flav.
I get it. I know the reference. But also,
It's weird that you
would
mentioned
you
that. I have this clock in my bag, and I don't know why.
Okay, so then would you want to just hype everyone up in like a small team meeting? Do you want to have like a private moment with someone? Do you want to go leave a decapitated unicorn in someone's duffel bag? I don't know. Um,
We kind of want to do that.
Do
I
it.
can't lie. We kind of want to leave
okay,
some
so
intimidation
here's
tactics.
what I will say.
I have something that is
I
just ahead.
oh my god, Chris, why is that there?
For intimidation
Oh my
tactics,
god, what?
as she said.
For moments like
Okay,
this.
so
Yeah.
Or
wow,
we could
that's a
even make
little
it
too
a
method
bunny.
for me. Oh Jesus. Okay, so
I will not
I
be
was gonna
ignored,
say
Dan.
for the okay, I am going to ask you a question, Ava, because this is mildly relevant. Do you want Tamika to participate in this prank with Zola, or do you have a specific match moment in mind for yourself later?
I don't. So, and they don't get to interact much. So yeah, she'll join Zola with this.
Amazing. Fuck it. You guys sneak into the Ash Point um green room and you leave. Okay, okay, whose duffel bag are you leaving this in? Because I mean, listen, Sam- like Samantha would totally deserve it, but so would Michaela, so would
Michaela.
Adeline. Where is this decapitated? Okay,
Michaela.
great. Um, you just all of a sudden have decapitated
Yeah,
stuffed
that
animals
she
for
had it
every
coming.
duffel bag in the Ashpoint team. Oh my god. Okay, so you guys just for intimidation reasons leave gifts. I say this loosely in the
Oh yeah,
Ashpoint
just
team's
yeah.
duffel bag.
Team
Decapitated
effort.
stuffed animals.
Yep.
So between you and between Tamika and Zola, there are now fun little gifts in the identical Ash Point duffel bags. Okay, match
Yep.
moment completed. We've got we've got one last round. Now, as far as the judges' points are concerned, y'all are doing a great job. Um, that being said, let's seal the deal. Let's have
This shit is locked.
Tamika. So the final round is basically both teams choosing their star performer to do a solo. Tamika, you are the chosen one. Let's go. Which of these match games look good to you?
Let me
Didn't
see.
even get to spend all my points. Maybe I can throw some towards Tamika.
It depends on the
Depends
game.
on
Yeah.
On the card,
depends
I'm
on the match
hoping.
game.
I still have
So
4 fight.
it's true. Some of it just never came up.
Mm,
guys.
Yeah.
I
Rita.
forgot about some stuff, but we're just gonna let you have this win because I am very ADHD. It's fine.
I mean, if you think about the stuffed animals, there's only one that fits, right?
There is. And I kind of want to do that.
mind games.
Yeah, might as
Yes!
well. Fuck it,
Oh
we'll
my
do mind
god,
games.
that's amazing. I love you guys so much.
We play dirty.
Am I in your head yet?
All right, I am guessing Tamika is going to single out her rival, Samantha Witherspoon.
Yeah,
All right,
Take
let's
away
do
your
this
spoon.
thing. So why are you always in each other's heads, Tamika?
because Samantha wanted her to join her. Samantha has never gotten over the fact that Tamika never went to Ash Point with her, and Samantha thought it was a waste of potential. And when Tamika faced her burnt out, Samantha always used that as a point of, well,
Too
that's
bad.
what you get.
Yeah.
And I think so that always digged at Tamika a little bit. And I think, but I also think it gets in Samantha's head that Tamika's just better than her and can't admit that to herself.
Oh, this is intense. Okay, great. Well, Samantha on her side of it, um, believes that she's on the winning team. So,
And yet,
basically her mindset is time to make Tamika regret uh making a wrong decision in her mind. This isn't even the
Oh,
big
she's
competition. I
absolutely
mean,
a bitter Betty.
Hmm.
she really is. But to her, this is just it's not it's not the real end game, not the big competition. This isn't like the national championships or whatever. Uh, so this to her is just like nothing. Um, she still believes that Ash Point is the best studio to learn from. All right. So high cards win the round. Players bid on how many rounds they believe they can win. The player who bids the highest succeeds, they win the point. So
draw cards then
see.
bid. But yeah.
Draw cards then bid? Okay. Um
Yeah.
oh yeah, wait, there's three. Okay. All right. You okay, so go ahead and draw plus your spirits. So
So is
four
it
cards plus spirit,
okay? So that'd be
whatever
six.
spirit.
Yeah, six.
And then you discard the two lowest ones because you used two spirit. Okay.
Okay, not bad.
Go ahead and
Gonna look Anne in the eye and see if I can, if she has a tell.
probably do.
I mean, I
Okay.
could throw her off her
So
game right
that's
now if you want me to.
Do it.
what? Fuck you. Don't do that.
So now,
Okay.
now you two got to throw fingers to show how many rounds each of you thinks you're gonna win.
Okay. A tie-in bidding goes to the team with momentum. So if we bid the same, um,
It goes to us.
highest bid must win that many rounds to win the point. Otherwise, it goes to the other team. All right, bet. Okay, so you can add fight to each card.
All of it.
Okay. The one card you have. Well, you have to pace yourself because it's
Okay,
multiple rounds, right?
fine.
All right. Okay. So you have. Well, okay. We have to place the bid, right? On the
Mhm.
count of 3. 1, 2,
Mhm.
3. Okay, I see. And it would. And
Oh,
if you win, it'll go to you because your team has momentum from the opening moves. So because we're tied. Okay.
Okay.
So we got to win 3 times to win, else the rivals win.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, you just have to decide how much fight you're going to spend for each round.
Okay. All right. First round, I.
Like gambling.
What's the max that we like? What's the max total you can technically have? It doesn't like not matter as long as you have the points for it, or is there a cap?
Yeah. Only capped by the amount of fight you have, really.
Okay.
You can only have 4, right? So theoretically, 10 is the highest you can if you spend all 4 in one.
Fair. Okay.
That's it.
So
But I also
do the rivals get to play fight
so
too?
I don't have any fight to spend on it. However, the
Mhm.
target number is a +3 because everyone's been reaching the targets with their fight. So
And the
I
highest cards here is 6, right?
Mhm.
so the highest target number would be a 9.
Okay.
I'm just
I'll
like, if you have
spend.
none, then as long as you have 7, you always win. But if she also has fight, it's not as clear no more.
I'll spend 1 fight for this first one.
Okay. Basically have a static +3 because of the grand final difficulty.
Okay.
Okay, so I have an 8.
Is it too late to add another fight in it?
Hold on. What does it say specifically?
Mm,
Well, you have to win 3, right? That's the
Yeah.
other thing, right? You have to pace your.
yeah.
Well, you're not going to be able to win 3 at this point. Wait.
You have to go 4 times, right? 4
Oh,
cards,
you
4
have to go
times.
3.
It's
Yeah,
just
but
The
out of
game
the
is
4, you
played.
have to win 3.
Oh, the game is played in 3 rounds or less.
Yeah, there's 4
So there's
chances.
3,
But
4
Because you have 4
cards, but
cards.
3 rounds. Yeah, but the fourth one doesn't get played. You just have 4 options. It
Mhm.
gets played in 3 rounds or less. Okay. Um. So it stops at 3 rounds. Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah. So I've got 8 here. It doesn't say. Do you wanna go? Do you wanna go up to 8 and just have it tie? I'll allow it. If you really want to.
I'm gonna. And I want you to look directly in your camera for a second.
Okay. Sorry, I have trouble like looking directly at cameras. I'm
No, you're good.
notoriously
You're
bad
good.
at that.
I'm trying to get in your eye, like the mind's eye, and see what cards you got.
I mean,
Okay.
there's no rule that says you can't look at the discard pile. That might help. I don't want you to lose, but I'm also like not gonna tell you what I got. Good luck.
Okay.
Not that this totally doesn't have personal stakes for Tamika.
I mean, at the end of it, she'll be fine. Yeah, we'll tie it.
Okay, so you get one round. Okay. So just put that there to okay. Next one.
I'll put that away. And I'll put it
Okay,
right.
go. The automatic +3, that's a 9.
No.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yep.
Oh no.
Can we donate our points?
The match game itself does not allow you to. It doesn't say, because there are match games that allow you to contribute, like Michael did at the beginning. So it has to specify in the text of the card. Otherwise, we play it as written.
Dang it! I was gonna do a cheerleader routine over here in the back. You know, throw her some fight points.
I appreciate it, but at this point,
Really?
no one actually wins, because I also bid
Victory. So
3.
we have one tie, one loss, and then
Yeah.
maybe we'll see with this. So this
Well,
will
no,
be.
the tie means a win for you because
Oh.
of the team's momentum.
Oh, okay.
So we both have a win.
All right. Last fight.
Okay. Go ahead and reveal. Any fight did you put in there? That's
I just had one more left.
total, right?
So it'll be
Oh,
for me.
yeah. Nope. So
Oh.
at the very last minute,
Draw 3 6s.
Ashpoint gets. No, I drew 2 6s and a 5 and a 3 and a 2. And I dropped the 2.
Okay, right.
Anyway, so so this is the point where Tamika loses composure in the middle of these mind games. What happens to Tamika in the middle of her solo?
I think what ends up happening, it's that dang 1, 2, 3 or the 4, 5, 6 count, and she takes like the smallest of pause, but it's notable to the judges that there was a pause while she was trying to rethink the movement.
How does that make you feel?
She just feels slightly she just feels more so disappointed in letting her team down in this. She doesn't give two flying shits about Samantha. They're just gonna go back and argue at a dinner table in like 2 weeks anyway. So she doesn't really matter
Yeah.
for her in the grand scheme of things. Because Tamika also knows that at the end of the day, she'll be fine. It's not going to be a detriment to her, like fully, regardless of anything. But this is something her team wanted.
There is one last moment for everyone to reconvene as after the judges give their scores and audience vote is tallied, the studio audience vote. Um, there's one last match moment that can be taken. Would you like to take it at this point, Tamika?
Yeah, yeah, we'll do remember a moment that brought her here. And I think she's just gonna reflect on this entire reality television season and how there were so many times where she had doubt about herself and she didn't had any qualms of continuing. She just felt that the joy and the love of it died. But despite all of that, she still kept going because she saw the determination and the spirit and just the energy of her team and just knowing the love that Avery had in ensuring that she was able to get as far as she's been able to. And she remembers that there is joy in that collaboration and seeing the energy of other people. And at the end of the day, she knows that she loves this, but she also really wants to keep pushing herself to ensure that her team doesn't have to go through any of that pain that she's been going through either.
We are going to quickly run through the final moments match game together, which isn't really a match game. It's more of a wrap up. Your characters' kind of little epilogues. Um, I want you guys to consider your character's immediate future and like maybe somewhere down the road, 5 years or whatever, right? A couple of things that you might want to put out there for your character. So for now, I want you guys to answer the following question. Which I'm going to start with Zola. Choose which suit has been the most influential for you in this match. So energy, connection, focus, prowess.
Um, I think focus.
Yeah, it definitely fits with Zola's whole situation. So how has Zola's attitude towards focus changed? Um,
It's
you know,
not quite as all-consuming. It's like we've said, it's more of the living in the moment kind of thing, and less the counts and the points and the technical aspect. So she's learning to she's still focused, but she's learning to let go of the rigidity a little bit.
Adam.
Um, Connection.
Okay. And how has his attitude
Yeah.
changed towards that connection?
He used to really just be connected to dance as like a monolithic thing in his life. And now it's a family.
And for words, uh, Villa. Sorry.
Um, thinking for her, it's also been connection because for her this whole match was about the team, and then the way she connected with Adam, even though Adam and her didn't really have a big relationship. They weren't really, they didn't have a past, before this, and that he stepped back and gave her a moment, and this connection between the whole team and how everybody pulled together and tried the hardest. Um, yeah, I think that was the thing that stood out to her the most. And
Yeah. Um,
oh, has her attitude changed? Thinking that for her before that, because she came from gymnastic, it was always more of a one person, or maybe one person, one partner. There was no, yeah, there were other people, but it wasn't like a big interconnected web. And she basically now feels more like she's part of something instead of being there doing her thing and then somebody else does it. No, it's like everybody is interconnected and everybody works together. So she feels like she's part of something instead of just, participating.
and for Tamika,
I think energy. Um, and it was just that overwhelming sense of getting back into how she has been but something different and something new. Uh, she probably just didn't. She knows that she can do it in this new being that is Tamika, but it's still raw and not as controlled. So I think she's going to take away from this the need to harness that different type of energy more.
great. Uh, so overall, Masquerade Studios has been declared the winners of America's Ultimate Dance Off. Um, the streamers and stuff fall from the ceiling and there's celebratory music. How do you guys all feel about this?
Relief.
Like, what is the vibe?
It's like this big
Yep,
old weight, like
I can see
poof, over.
I need a
that.
nap.
Yeah. Um, yeah, you guys even see like Avery like rushing the stage to like celebrate with everyone. Riley also like runs onto the stage during this moment. Like everyone's having a great time celebrating, and yeah, that's great. Um, Now we go to a bit of an epilogue. I'm gonna give you a moment to consider what your character's ending is. Um, give everybody a moment to do that. Is anyone ready to give an epilogue?
I have a quick question. What's the
Sure.
time period of this? Because
Uh,
I know we started technically in 2023, but like where are we time wise?
I mean, whatever, 2023, like the summer of 2020 or spring. So you would be going into summer, all of that stuff happening. You do have your 6 week Vegas residency.
I have
So
my
y'all,
answer.
yeah. So you do have that. Uh, Adam has an audition in sometime after that residency ends with Riley. Zola is lined up for several auditions as well for various ballet companies. Uh, so there are things happening in the summer, but also like you guys can address things way into the future as well, whatever ending you would like to give your character. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah.
Well, I think that Zola stays with the dance crew. She has her auditions, but I don't think that she takes them up on them just because she's got the Vegas residency and she really likes her group of friends now. We've been through a lot of stuff and decapitated a lot of stuffed animals.
You can be our prima.
Exactly. Like she decides she wants to stay for a while. Like it's not going to be a permanent thing, but it's good for a while and it's better to just relax for a little bit. She's still got time.
You know that the opportunities at those, like, you're able to audition again. It's not
Right.
like forever. And some say that ballerinas, more than any other type of dancer, have a shorter shelf life because they're so hardcore and then they go and then they pause. But it's like, you know what? You're perfectly comfortable with where you're at and you're confident that you could nail those auditions again. And staying with your friends, like, that's can't can't put a price on that. And you happen to really enjoy the performing in Vegas. Like, there's, those crowds are a certain kind of drug. So
Hmm.
you discover that you're into that, and the Vegas vibes. So that's great. How long do you think before Zola splits off from the group and tries again for an actual ballet company?
Um, maybe 2 years, possibly. Because
Yeah.
then
Okay.
she's
So I think
still in her prime where she can still
mid
make it.
20s
And
Zola.
yeah.
Yeah. So eventually she lands at the famous Jeffrey Ballet, and that's where she ends up. That's her ending. Or at least her ending for now. She got into one of the biggest ballet companies in the country, and she is doing pretty well actually. She probably still texts her friends all the time
Oh,
too when
absolutely.
she has the chance. Updates. She probably gets text messages like "Don't forget to hydrate" and stuff like that. Like great. I
This is
love that for
your
Zola.
daily take a break text.
She needs those, yes.
I mean, Adam's used to sending those out. Speaking of which, how's that ending for Adam?
So yeah, Adam does end up going to the residency, and like the weird thing is that the residency is for the Masquerade Squad. So when we suddenly have two new members, not a big deal. As
It's
Riley
true.
and Avery join the squad, and because
Avery's like,
yeah,
Avery's like, I
can't leave them behind.
guess I really didn't have any
You're
plans. I mean, I
bro,
was
Vegas,
going to
Vegas,
travel.
shut up, shut up,
Okay, okay,
shut
okay,
up, Vegas.
okay.
You're traveling to Vegas. You deserve this.
All
You
right, all
earned
right, all right,
this.
all right. How do you explain
Yeah,
them? And she, and
I'm
they
at-
point at Riley. Avery's just teasing, but
they're with,
he's like, how do you explain them?
they're with me. That's
Avery punches
how. I think the only
Adam in
answer
the
to that
shoulder
is
and
just yeah,
yeah,
that's right. You run. I'm gonna make out with my partner now. Bye. But yeah, the residency pops off well, I think, and
Oh my god.
but after that, it, I think what the Adam definitely made a very good impression on the casting director, and I mean, by extension, so did Riley. Like, I guess these people pay attention sometimes to the people who are coming to their auditions, especially for a big show like this. He said, not knowing how big the show really is, but they did their homework,
Show.
and yeah, we got the leads. Yeah,
Yeah, like yeah, you are definitely you're
turns
the
out
featured.
Riley's a better actor than they thought.
Yeah, you guys are the featured like in the set of featured dancers. There's not
Mhm.
again, there's not really an acting component to that show. However, I
Sure,
do
that show,
however,
but from there,
oh, are you Riley maintains that they are not an actor, but they do support every Broadway show that Adam auditions for, becomes a cast member for, whatever he wants. um, so you have Riley's support in whatever direction uh,
hmm
your career takes. Um, so Broadway, huh? That's Adam's
yeah,
ending.
I think that's Adam's start.
Adam's beginning. Got it.
There's
I
been
meant ending for this game.
there's like there's a lack of music. Yeah, but I think 5 years later, they're the Hollywood it couple.
Okay,
Yeah,
one
maybe
constant.
there's a new genre of like action action dance movies.
Oh God,
Oh my god.
they star in
Magic
the
Mike
first
with
one.
more punching.
Oh
Bollywood
my
has a
God.
deep, deep influence on Hollywood now.
Okay. Um.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, 5 years on. How is that relationship going with Riley? Mm, 5 years on. Is there wedding bells?
Well,
Or
yeah.
no? Too busy. Just too busy careering. Sorry, I had to ask. You wanted me to give you a happy ending. I had to ask.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. Uh, at some point, probably, honestly, knowing Adam, it didn't take that long. Probably about a year after the reality show, Adam would pop the question. It's, you know,
Okay, there you go. That's it. Can't say I didn't give you
not
the happy
the most
ending.
patient boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, all right, all right. Got it. Good. God damn it. I gave it to you, okay? You're welcome. Willa. Let's hear about Willa's ending.
Oh,
Epilogue.
Willa is definitely going to Vegas with everybody else. Um, I'm thinking I mean, she graduated. She free like a bird. I'm thinking she will stay with the group as long as the group stays together, which, until Zola leaves, what's it, about 2 years. Um, and then she'll have to make a decision. And I'm thinking that she might go back to Vegas and help with help be a choreographer and have her
Ooh.
gymnastic influence uh, on the performances because that's as long as it's not
I mean,
Cirque du Soleil, but you know, other stuff
Mm.
that is less acrobatics and more,
So one thing that happens with Willa is that Ashton, who is responsible for her second chance, they approach Willa and say, "Hey, you know, the macro students could use a new instructor, and I feel like you'd be the best suited to teach if you ever need a gig or something to do, like this place is your home, and I may have been responsible for suspending you, but you know, I honestly have always been on your side and I've always knew of your potential. So you have a home here." And he gestures at they gesture at the studio. So that is
and
something to keep in mind.
yeah, and that's probably a long-term thing, but I think she realized when she was helping Zola just discover a different style that that's why she wants to help with choreography and wants to bring dancers and athletes that were normally not that way and introduce them to a different style. And just this collaboration is something that pulls her.
Yeah, 5 years down the line, where do you see Willa? Just out of curiosity.
Probably stay out, still in Vegas. And then,
Yeah.
once, that runs out, you know, there's only so long that you can do that. I'm thinking that's when she then will return and, you know, train the next generation.
So based on Adam's epilogue, Avery and Riley have both somehow joined the Vegas residency. So Avery's spending 6 weeks in the summer with you guys, Tamika. Mm. But Tamika has plans now. She the national like the national tour that she's been signed on for starts in August. So there's like 6 weeks of like, arena tours and dancing and stuff. Um, Tamika out of the squad is the most like career dancer, commercial, um, does music videos and stage stuff and everything, right?
Hmm.
So what happens to Tamika after the summer dies down?
Tamika, I think, slightly inspired by Avery in the whole maybe teaching thing, looks into some dance academies, mainly Alvin Eiley's dance school in New York, just to just keep up her own talents, maybe like help here and there, be one of their performers after going like climbing through the ranks. But then out of nowhere, there was a call about being on a tour for a very influential and very powerful performer. And this is around 2024, 25 at this point. And Beyonce has Act Two of Renaissance out. And for whatever reason, she doesn't know how, she doesn't know why, but she won't question it. She is on the Act Two Renaissance tour.
So the ending there is touring with Beyonce.
You're welcome.
Love that.
She will also, during her times with the Academy, like like once she gets in, she's going to just like weasel her ways. Like, hey, you want to know who's also really good, who has similar talents to me, but like in a different way, like this type of way. His name is Avery. You should like invite him to teach, and just slip Avery in there.
So it's funny you should say that, because I think Avery's epilogue involves a lot of traveling because Tamika was like, "Why don't you just travel?" And at that point, you probably see Avery at least for a solid part of a year pop up in different like dance covers and dance collabs from all over the world of just like he surprisingly does really well with those like K-pop dance covers. He's just vibing, living his best life. But then when Tamika's like, after a year, Avery calls up Tamika's like, I got this offer to teach in New York. Got anything to do with this? Bestie, come on.
Well, I'm not taking it
um,
unless you're teaching as well. You should know that by now.
I mean, listen, you're the one who suggested I travel, so
Well, you can always take a break from traveling, and then once you reach tenure, you can travel as much as you want. They do tour.
I love you, bestie. And then,
Mwah.
yeah, Avery does end up teaching there with Tamika eventually. Um, yeah,
Avery,
pulling
thrusting
numbers on the
greatness against
TikTok,
his
that
will at
guy.
every opportunity.
This is more of an
Yeah,
apology of like, hey, sorry that Adam dragged you here. Like, good that he dragged you here, but I am sorry that he did that without like really conversing with you on that. I guess he likes you. I don't. He gets attached easily to people, and I guess you're likable.
wasn't mad about it. Just a little surprised, but not mad about it. Um, yeah, and of course, Riley's ending very much intrinsically tied to Adam's. However, one thing of note about their ending is that um, they find a way back to ballroom competition on the pro am circuit with their instructor. So they still get to compete in ballroom competitions, just not in the way that they used to with Adam, you know, like a proper partnership. But they still manage to compete.
When,
But for the most part,
when he can, Adam will be their partner, like 100%.
okay. I mean, Adam has a lot of stuff going on. They have their paths had deviated
Yeah.
slightly career wise. Um, and so Adam doesn't have the
Mm.
time to compete learning lines and being on Broadway and stuff like that. However, Adam does have the opportunity to support Riley whenever he can, right? Like he shows up at every competition and I imagine it's a lot healthier than their like early relationship. Um, yeah,
Than
so that's it. Those are
the,
the
than the beginning. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I think they've worked that out.
Everybody
You
always gets
know,
tickets to the best seats in the house.
yeah. And then a year in, there's an engagement that everyone saw coming, and then there's a wedding at some point, and the squad reunites and has a good time. So yeah, that is the end of our game. Holy crap! It's been a while, but we did it.
We did
Everybody got their
it.
ending.
It's been a
Yay!
We are
while.
I am your facilitator, Anne. You can find me on Twitter, not X, ew. Um, at XO_girl wonder. I have a pin post there, and you can see all the stuff I'm working on because it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's it for me. We're going around the table. Vivi, go.
Hi, I'm Vivi or Vivacia. This is how you can find me on Twitch too. But basically, if you had to contact in that bio, just do Vivacia in front of it. I am not on Twitter no more. I am on Threads now, which is also MRS Mrs. Vivacia. And that's about it. Oh.
Ava, go.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. You can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture. I'm still mainly on Twitter, even though that bastard man who has daddy issues has tried his damnedest to make it fall. It's still around. But otherwise, you can find my beacons at beacons, blah, 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 Madam Ava Couture. And you can find all the shows that I'm a part of and like all my socials there. Uh, I don't know when this is going to come out, but by the time it comes out, Roll for Luck will be back. So join us every other Wednesday at 8 p.m. EST on Growth in These Worlds. And Exquisite Corpse Presents on Sundays, 1 p.m. EST. I'm a part of a Thirsty Sword lesbian campaign called Lunaissance Student Ray. And we all have PTSD after a war from last season. So watch and see how we deal with that. And we're also going to college, I guess. So that's fun. But just find me there and enjoy the time that you have right now. And good vibes, everyone. Good vibes.
Was the war just high school?
What was the war?
Was it
Right.
just high school? I mean,
No. There was an actual war. I murdered my half brother's mom. Yeah, that type of murder. War.
Right. Explicit Corpse presents. Go check it out.
it's a solid
Yeah.
Thursday.
Michael, your
Sunday.
turn.
It's Sunday, not Thursday. Michael.
Michael. You can find me on the internet at Sub-Zero Jalapeno. On my Twitter, there's a beacons link, penny thingy to find what I do, where I do it. It's mostly Power Rangers. I have a problem.
Oh, you have a solution. Also, you need to add one more thing to that list soon. More Power Rangers. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah, soon. Yeah, additional Power Rangers.
More Power Rangers. Yeah. Chris, please.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris, and you can find me on Twitter at X_Chris, KRYSX, or on Blue Sky at Chris, KRYS, and the number 10. Um, it's been so much fun. This has been my first game, and I really liked playing Zola, and hopefully I will be around for more games because this was definitely something that I would like to try again.
Hey, listen, that might be something I can arrange, Chris. Okay. I love the squad. I low-key want to keep doing things with you guys. So I don't know if GRTW will allow it, but I don't know. I'll figure something out. That being said, thank you very much for watching this season of our really fun, ridiculous show. Yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys in the next adventure, whatever game this channel will let me run next. Have a good one. Bye.